Inflammation is a natural immune response that helps the body fight infections and heal injuries. However, chronic inflammation has been linked to numerous health issues, including heart disease, diabetes, and even cancer. Diet plays a significant role in either promoting or reducing inflammation, making it essential to understand. In this video, we'll explore the pros and cons of an anti-inflammatory diet. Let's dive into what you need to know about anti-inflammatory foods. Starting with understanding inflammation and diet. Inflammation is the body's defense mechanism, releasing white blood cells and immune proteins to combat infections and injuries. While acute inflammation is necessary for healing, chronic inflammation can silently damage tissues and organs over time. Dietary choices significantly influence the body's inflammatory responses, with certain foods either exacerbating or reducing inflammation levels. Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health notes that a diet high in processed foods, refined carbohydrates, and unhealthy fats can lead to a persistent inflammatory response. Conversely, anti-inflammatory foods, rich in antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats, help counteract these effects and promote long-term wellness. Inflammatory foods, the cons. White bread, pastries, and sugary cereals contain refined carbohydrates that rapidly spike blood sugar levels, triggering inflammation. Healthline found a study that consumption of 50-gram fructose dose leads to an increase in pro-inflammatory markers such as C-reactive protein, CRP, which is associated with an elevated risk of heart disease and metabolic disorders. French fries, fried chicken, and other fast foods are often cooked in oils high in trans fats, which are known to increase inflammation. Medical News Today highlights that trans fats not only contribute to inflammation but also raise LDL cholesterol, aka bad cholesterol levels, while lowering HDL cholesterol, aka good cholesterol, thereby increasing cardiovascular risk. Soda, energy drinks, and sweets are loaded with high fructose corn syrup, HFCS, a sugar that exacerbates inflammation by increasing insulin resistance and fat accumulation. A study in Nature Medicine found that high sugar intake triggers the production of inflammatory cytokines, which contribute to obesity, diabetes, and liver dysfunction. While moderate alcohol consumption may have some health benefits, excessive intake leads to inflammation of the liver and gut. An article on PubMed warns that heavy drinking disrupts the gut microbiome and weakens the immune system, fostering a chronic inflammatory state. Red meats such as beef and lamb, along with processed meats like sausages and hot dogs, contain high levels of advanced glycation end products, AGEs, formed during high heat cooking. An article from Kahn Center for Cardiac Longevity indicates that AGEs contribute to oxidative stress and inflammation, linking their excessive consumption to an increased risk of colorectal cancer and cardiovascular diseases. But there is information from Medical News Today with claims that red meat may not contribute directly to inflammation. Anti-inflammatory foods, the pros. Fruits and vegetables rich in antioxidants and polyphenol, foods like berries, leafy greens, and tomatoes help fight inflammation. A review published in Science Direct found that flavonoid-rich fruits and vegetables significantly reduce oxidative stress and inflammation. Salmon, mackerel, and sardines are packed with omega-3 fatty acids that have been proven to reduce inflammation. Research from the Cambridge University Press found that omega-3s lower the production of inflammatory eicosanoids and cytokines, reducing the risk of chronic diseases. Walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds are rich in anti-inflammatory omega-3s and fiber. An article from Mayo Clinic demonstrated that regular consumption of nuts and seeds lowers diabetes and supports heart health. Herbs and spices like turmeric, ginger, and garlic contain powerful anti-inflammatory compounds. A clinical trial published in WebMD has reported that curcumin, the active ingredient in turmeric, significantly lowers inflammation markers in patients with arthritis and helps ease PMS symptoms. Unlike refined grains, whole grains such as quinoa, brown rice, and oats retain fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and reduce inflammatory markers. An article from the ISME journal Multidisciplinary Journal of Microbial Ecology has links between whole grains improving gut health, which in turn lowers systemic inflammation. Even though an article from Dr. Kiltz states otherwise. Can inflammation be regulated through diet? Regulating inflammation is possible by adopting a diet rich in anti-inflammatory foods while minimizing pro-inflammatory choices. The Mediterranean diet, which emphasizes healthy fats, whole grains, and fresh produce, has been widely studied for its ability to reduce inflammation. Cambridge University Press has published the Mediterranean diet exhibited lower CRP levels and improved metabolic health. Additionally, balancing omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acid intake is crucial. While omega-6 fatty acids, found in processed vegetable oils, can be inflammatory in excess, increasing omega-3 Omega-3 intake from fatty fish and flax seeds helps counteract their effects. Hydration, regular physical activity, and stress management also play vital roles in inflammation regulation. National Library of Medicine highlights that chronic stress contribute to elevated inflammatory markers, reinforcing the need for a holistic approach to wellness. Inflammatory foods are abundant in modern diets, but their long-term effects on health cannot be ignored. While processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats contribute to chronic inflammation, whole foods rich in antioxidants, fiber, and healthy fats help counteract these effects. Regulating inflammation through dietary choices is possible, and adopting an anti-inflammatory diet can significantly improve overall health and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. In the end, balance is key. Moderation, variety, and an informed approach to nutrition can make all the difference. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay healthy.